Hello guys, welcome to attempt number 2 at getting an Edge of Eternities collector booster through Arena Direct. It is a sealed game. You got 6 packs of Edge of Eternities. Try to build the best deck you can, and if you make it to 7 wins before 2 losses, you get to claim a collector box of Edge of Eternities. We were able to do the Final Fantasy booster one last time, and we ended up winning 2 boxes. And actually today I just got them in the mail. So hopefully we can get at least to 4 wins so we can get our money back if we do end up losing. But we're going to aim for 7 wins. Let's see what we open. Come on, good rares. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's see what we got. Other artifacts and red creatures have warp, which is nice, especially when everything has haste. We do have a shock land. We got the Phenomena on the right hand, which allows you to play artifacts off the top of your library. So I wonder if we're going to be able to do a blue-red. And then this is all artifact. Greatest mana value gives it power. And we had this in our last one, but we didn't get a chance to play that one. First time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted permanent. It seems a little niche. It's more like commander related, but if there's a whole bunch of tokens in this one, then we might be able to run it. Oh man, this is nasty. Whenever a land enters, double the power of target creature, so there is a potential for like red-green maybe. Or even blue-green, and we can splash into red or something. And black, I love this card. I ended up getting in a pre-release and I just never pulled a card, but in Arena I have played with it and it is a very good card. So, looking at what we have, I was not too impressed with this because it just takes away the CMC 2 or less. Not impressed with it. Sure. Okay, that's decent. Pretty good. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah. At least 3 of these, jeez. But it has to be an artifact or tapped. When it enters, create a 2/2 colorless flying first strike 3/4. But you gotta get to 9, which is not impossible to do, but it's not ideal. For blue, a null. Oh my god, the 1 mana just counter. It works so well. Right. Okay. These are okay. Worst comes to worst, you get some damage in, and then you can always sack it and draw a card if it gets outclassed. Good old escort, which is gonna give the ability to pump up early in the game, and still a good shield. Not big fan of that card. The shield mate, as long as an artifact entered, you can attack with it, which you had to be severely artifact heavy, and even then it's not that great. Yeah, don't see that being playable, and tap isn't too bad. So I do like this guy if you have like Tractor Beam, where you can actually use your opponent's creature and you can steal it. It comes tapped on your side, and then this will untap it. So it is useful. Also really useful at crewing. So there it is, Tractor Beam. So not a horrible combo there. And then it can even get this one stationed up fairly quickly. Phenomenon, and then warp allows it. And then what do we have here? When this enters, return. Oh, that's pretty powerful. Defending player mills 4 whenever it attacks too. Yeah, I can see blue being a thing. Oh, I love these guys. They're good for black. Got draw. Not a bad color. Decode transmission. One of those. these are really good as well if you get multiples. They don't want to kill them because you get a 2/2, but at the same time they got to kill them. And then 2 of these. Ooh. Drain your opponent quickly, especially whenever one or more creature you control deals combat damage. That'd be cool if you could just ping them off of this. And then, so there's a sack for sure for a black. Something to be said about potentially playing black. Plasma Bolt. Rust. Card draw. This isn't too bad. It can grow into a decent threat. Landfall triggers. That's good if they just don't kill it, but it is... Oh, never mind. I thought that was the first striking one. No, that one just gets bigger. And then you have damage here. Okay. No. That's a good card. Get something pumped up if you're attacking or using it to do crewing. So red isn't too bad either. What do we have in green? Mana of any color, 1 good combat spell, something to protect. You have Death Touch, 2/2, Growing 2/2, Diplomatic Right, and Wayfarer. Okay, we got some. Green is looking really good. So I think green. Oh, and we got 2 of these. Man. All right, blue, white. No, we got a Shockland. And what is this? I think this guy is super underrated. It is really good. It does essentially the same thing as your Galactic Wayfarer. It just has less toughness. But it does exactly the same thing, and it exiles a graveyard. So I'm going to try to build some of these decks. We'll see what we come back with, and we'll get into the games after that. Alright, after building our deck and looking through several different combinations, I realized no other color really has removal. Black has not a single bit of removal. Red has a Plasma Bolt. And white has probably some of the most conditional removal I've seen. This is only for 2 drops or less. And then this is either for a tapped creature or artifact. And not only that, yes, it has some removal, but it is fairly low on playables. You got 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus your removal package, which is not that great. I mean, I could do fine with the Radiant Strikes, but the Seam Rip. So I went with blue-green. It does have some top end, and it has some interaction. So we have 1, not the best removal, but we have 1, 2 protection, which can be used as removal, trample, indestructible, reach type stuff. Diplomatic Relations, and then Tractor Beam, where we can just steal their guy, and that's still removal. A Null to counter late game. I'm sure we'll have just 1 blue mana available. We do have a spaceship that allows us to at least have some card draw in here. This, again, is also card draw. If we can play any artifacts off the top of our deck, I mean, those spells are good, and our artifact spells on the ground, you know, our ones on the battlefield can at least help cast them. And then this is a really good one if we can just bounce 2 things back to the opponent's hand and try to use that to our advantage and go ham on the ground. Over here, like 2 elite bodyguards. If we were to get some of these counters onto our 1/1s over here, that's pretty nasty. And then we have a little bit of fixing with some landers here. And of course, whenever a land enters, we get double creature's power. We got some amount of flyers on here, so it's not completely horrible. We do have a trampler. can deal damage assigned to toughness at some point. Let's hit our land drops and let's go to combat. So I do appreciate you guys watching. If y'all would please subscribe, throw a like in there, leave a comment, say some kind words. Let me know how y'all like this kind of stuff. Would you rather do draft? Would you rather do sealed events? Would you like high risk challenges over here? I mean, you tell me. I am all ears for you guys. Alright, so we do have our high drops in here. We have a lot of lower end cards, so hopefully we can draw them. We have our mana, not the double pips here, but we can keep this hand keepable. Don't kill it. Okay. Alright, not do any more play mistakes. Getting these guys out. And let's go ahead and run out. If they don't play a creature, we can tap it down and swing for 8, which I'm pretty sure they're going to want to kill that right now. I am not touching that thing. And I'm kind of okay with that. Ooh. Okay. I'm sure they have some type of kill spell, but we won't know until we try. So let us play land. Double its power. Warp this in. Tap it down. Swing for 8. Give me that for buddy. And then we'll put this down. What else do you have? Because I can tap down the next thing with the jellyfish as well. Guess we'll go ahead and put this out there. I'm gonna hold on to the land in case they want us to discard something. Punished for not playing the land. So get rid of that. No cards in the graveyard like that. Okay. And exile his graveyard. Start crewing it up. Nice. Six spells, 7 spells, and 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. Okay. Here. play both of those. It goes up to 9. We swing. We get 4 damage on them. That's fine. Or I can tap their guy down. And we can attack next turn. 3 8. Let's go ahead and tap that guy. Get this guy online. And we'll swing with it. Hoping they don't have a board wipe. Okay. Not bad. And are they just dead? Sure. Whew. Off to a good start. 1-0 so far. Yeah, I thought he was going to get a lot of lands and stuff like that off the board. He just couldn't get them. So we got a 2-drop, 4 drops, and another 3-drop. That's fine. We got a 2-drop with that touch. You can pump your guy. My guy just has that touch. You want to kill it? No? Kind of want to run this guy out, so if they have anything, they don't kill our harmonizer. So let's do that. Go to combat. Bada. First blood. We don't have double green, so we don't need to take them out right now. That's not bad. And it makes his butt bigger, so it's okay. Dang. Okay. Unfortunately, he won't deal enough damage. He has to attack first. Alright, so let's attack. Kinda don't want to play it out, but I probably have to. Mana, nothing. Do I just sack it? you're using it for this turn. Nice. Okay. Well, we at least have that now. So let's warp this guy in. Play this. Double his power, send him, and then play this guy out. I mean, if you got the removal, you got the removal. Not gonna cast it yet, huh? Okay. We can do 2 pumps on them per turn. And there's another land. Kill it now? Okay. Saving the land for doubling his power next turn. I mean, if you got mono removal in hand, by all means. You got 4 spells that you've already cast. You have 6 lands. Enters with the number of 1/1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana the cast is spent to cast it. Whenever you attack, you may remove a 1/1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card. Interesting. And he gets to keep the robots too, so I'm not too thrilled with that. Yeah, I guess we will play this guy out. Make sure to get the other 6 to build it, and then we're just going to sit there and smack a wall every turn. As long as he has the mana for it. So any card would be useful right about now. Probably kind of threw it when I attacked with the damaged creature. I mean, forget about having that. Yeah. What a card. Alright, so this is game here. We're gonna play it. We're gonna swing. We're gonna block there, and then we will just... I guess we can just give him trample or whatnot. But... it gains reach, trample, indestructible, and power. Alright. Good game. Alright, 2-0, baby. our creature quality is insane. So we got a 1, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Yeah, I can keep this. And this guy has trample, so that's nice with the harmonizer. Oh, they got a flibble flip too. Love that flibble flip. Flibble flip. Alright, untap. Permanent you control. Tap and untap. Okay, so this is a permanent. Of course not right now, but out of mana by himself. If we put it on him. I want to make sure I hit my 4 mana next turn, so let's just play this guy out. Well, that's a no-brainer. We can use that for mana. And we could potentially double this guy's power. Oh, buddy, you think you have a lot of time. That's adorable. Whew. Okay, so I mean, I kind of want to hit that 4th land drop. But I also kind of want to keep threat going. Okay, well, we can do that then. We'll just tap this guy out for 2 and we'll get the land token. So let's swing 3. We'll do 1, 2, get this guy out. Go ahead and crack it. We got a lot of blue. Do I want the double blue? Not really. We do have a double blue with that guy, so I'll take it. Oh, that guy's good. Like, what else you got going on right now? That's not good. There's our double blue. Fight it and just swing in. Yeah. Fight it, double our power and swing in. Now you're talking. Okay, let's do that. We will warp this guy in. Play a land. This guy's power. We will have him enchanted to fight that guy. That would just be 1 counter. That's 8, 9 damage. Send it. Draw land, we can play him and double somebody's power. pump his power by... We can do... No, it's not going to do it right now. So I guess we get this guy out there. Counters come afterwards. I don't think it really matters too much at this moment. I can do 1, 2 mana. If I do that, I can throw him and swing. Down to 3 if he doesn't block. I mean, it's not looking good for him next turn. He's gonna have to have some really big board wipe or something. He's got a decent amount of mana, but you're probably gonna have to deal with that I don't think he's got anything. Dealing with trample is going to be a pain. If he uses all his mana on this, he's got 2 mana left. 3. Got another kill spell. Here. And then we'll swing. We got 2 lethal threats. Let's see if they can drop something to keep it from happening. Are they going to survive this turn? Creatures. That is it. Good game. Woo. Look at that top deck coming in clutch. I mean, they almost stabilized. Still had their work cut out for them, but they almost stabilized. Alright, so at 3 wins now. Got 4 more to go. Got a pretty decent deck. Very good card selection. We got really nice creatures in here. Need a smaller drop right now. We got some of our top end in here. I mean, that'll help get the game back even if they drop too many small creatures. where our little game plan was on that one. So take the Warden back. Let's see if this flyer pretty beefed up. Put 3 counters on it. Kind of wanted to swing. We can deal 8 damage next turn by getting this in with the land drop. Yeah, you got it. You gonna sack and kill my guy or no? And it's out of other, was it decompress? Compromise. Anyway, do we want to make him a 4? Part of me says we decline it. Give him the lander tokens. I mean, we do have to make him big. Okay, well that works too. So we will play this guy out. Give him that. I wanted to make this guy bigger. Now he has access to white as well. Okay. Next turn, we'll drop our island. We'll drop this guy. Bounce whatever creatures we need to. And swing. -8, or -10, -10 in there. I'm gonna sack it and kill. Okay, so you didn't want to do that. Let's do this. Make that guy huge. What you got? Nothing? And you got anything for this? That's 12 damage. If he doesn't have any, shrink that guy. Sure. For you, that saves you for a turn. Maybe 2 if he sacks it to heal. You gotta have a flyer out there. You know what? Opponent targeting you to create 2 lander tokens. You can keep it. That's 2. Okay. Can play 2 creatures out, and in the air. Between that and this, we can, I think, get that online. Oh, 6, okay. Can't attack with this guy yet. And can't attack with this guy. So then we go to combat. Please no board wipe. I don't think they have a board wipe big enough to kill the 7 defense. And the black one makes you sack life, so that's not going to happen. Okay, that will do it. What's that, 10? 8? I think that killed me. So it's not the board wipe, but it is the black-red one, which is a solid card. So we're going to be playing around that. Alright, so we got 1 loss on our record now. Let's get it in there. Come on. I think we get 3 or 4 in a row. First, I think we got 3 drops, decent 3 drops. Okay, he did not disconnect. You two are playing blue-green. You have a counterspell? Yeah, I still get the trigger, because, I mean, I entered whether you kill it or not right away. We got 2 landers. Put this guy out next turn. And following turn, we can get this out there. Are you gonna kill him? Don't kill my wayfinder. My wayfarer. So you're burning through your cards really quickly. Beam, okay. If they play a really big threat next turn, we'll just take it. 6 mana. Tap. It's not a bad one to steal. And it'll also leave up this or Lander. Why didn't you use more mana? Kinda suspicious. 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind. Exit. They're leaving it up in case there's a... No. There's no 1-drop on top of my dice. We attack or just hold back? I feel like we hold back. They're gonna be able to filter through with that, but we need more creatures. And this is a reason. You got me. Unfortunately, that is very crewable right now. You're 1 away. Oh, can he do it to himself? Untap another target. I would have done this one. I get it though. Ooh. So let's do That's not an artifact, dang. Okay. Go to combat. Oh, I guess I could remove a counter. If you do draw a card and create a thingy. Yeah. We'll take one of these. That has flash. So we will wait. We'll probably have to flash this in, block, and then sack it. Sack. And another one. Love it. Okay. If we do this, we can bounce guy and I guess this guy. Target non-spacecraft creature. And then we would just take 7 next turn. And ideally this guy would be diplomatic relations on him. So you can go away. And you can go away. What is he, a 9? Okay. So swing. He does not have vigilance. That's fine. And turn. Okay. Come on. What else you got? And then we got another kill spell, or a fight spell. So we'll have him deal damage there, assuming they don't kill him. Tap him for mana. I hope that prevents him from attacking, because like now he's got a good defender. Nope, he's sending it in. I do have that guy I could block with. No, he looks good. We'll see what he can do with 7. They got me at 7 life. I'm gonna have. That's kind of scary. Is that a land in your hand? Because if so, you probably should have just played it. Or you can tap him to get the 3rd guy out. Okay. So we're about to do a lot of work here. We gotta kill this guy, we're gonna kill this guy, and then we'll have vigilance. So you kill this guy. Resolve. Now, deal damage here. So let's send 7, 8, 9. That's lethal. He's got to block 1, which he'll probably block this guy. Leave him back. We'll send him 5. It's not. You're not dead. Okay, cool. So damage. Woo. Okay, that was a lot closer game than I would have liked. Alright, so we at least broke even and got more gems than we started with. Let's keep going, get some more content for you guys. And I would like to get... We will multi one. Alright, so we got a few more low drops. I'm fine with those. Pitch a forest. deserve to be around. Swing out. And we can bounce. He got a land, okay. Which requires you to tap something. Exile the top party life. For as long as it remains exile, you may play it if you control a Kabu. Sure. Wants to create or now it's online. You want to hit me for 2? No. Okay. Do I just bounce it? Bounce this and this. And swing for a crap ton? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sure. You will tap that. That's 8. Get rid of. No, I can't. There you go. We'll swing with that one, and we will use the other one to start crewing. I forgot, can't do it with ships. They can play one of them back out. Another land, jeez. Ah, you got lucky on that one. He's at 3 and he needs another 6. 5 and 1. Go to combat. Nothing bad about it. Kind of tempted to crack this, but next turn I can throw a land and crack it, and if I get a spell I can do that too. They got a ton of cards in hand. We're not in the best position right now, but we are in the win position. Got any artifacts to put counters out there? It's not too bad. Go to combat. So 1, 2, as well. There's some spells. Really don't like my transport, do they? Alright. Trampler. If they got a spell, they got one. Sure. And we will trade. Good. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't do it quite yet. We'll swing it. Hit him for 4. We'll hold a mana and we will hold that up. In front of him. Sack it. Another swing with both. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ha! All right, we are getting there. You know, the sad part about that is I like the gems. Like, collector box would be nice, and at the same time, if I get the gems, I can just continuously play with it. Yeah. We're here for the collector box. Let's make it happen. We got 2 2-drops. Unfortunately, it also has 0 power. I thought it would include itself. This creature gets... It's an art... It's not. It is an artifact, so why don't you get it? Huh. Okay. Loudspeakers. To stealing, so we can get in there. Isn't really that worth it to me. Get the damage going. Tap it down, but then you don't get the lander token. Oh, you do, because you still have mana with this guy. I mean, I get it. I tap him down. I'd love to see an artifact. Pump our guy up over here. Not it. Alright, so let's get counters on our guys then. Let's go with the warp. So they're probably more worried about the Ice Cave Crasher. That is a big creature. Which now we get to do our play with the Death Touch. We'll throw this on it, we'll Death Toucher, Or we could just do that. And we don't have enough mana to do both, so there's that problem. But let's see what they have. If they can do anything, they're probably going to stop this. If they have a counter spell. They do not. Alright. Let's give this that. And we will send. Interesting. So like here to cast this guy out for 1, and just to put the counter on the scorpion. No. Everything gets vigilance? Nice. And haste? Oh, geez. Luckily, we're still at a higher life total. Technically, he could swing with the 1/6. Alright, so that guy, whenever a land control, yeah, no, that guy needs to go now. I don't have anything big enough to kill it yet. Play the land. There you go. That makes it a 5. This will make it a 6. And it gives it vigilance. I kind of want to use it in combat, not before combat, but I think the vigilance is going to matter here. So you deal damage here. He can pump his guy last minute. Okay. Forgot about the land token. I didn't. That was my bad. Alright, so we end up with 5 wins. We got our gems back. We can jump into another one, see how this goes. Alright, I appreciate y'all watching. We had a pretty good green-blue deck. It went fairly well. Probably lost because of a few misplays by me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. If you're still watching, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel about these things. Please leave something, you know, some motivational comment, anything. I'd like to grow this channel. I'm looking to get up to 500 subscribers. I know it's a big leap from here, but I'd like to stream some more. I'd like to get you guys, make a community, you know? So I appreciate it. If y'all like drafts, y'all like sealed events like this, you like cracking pack. So here we go. Anyway, I hope to see y'all in the next one. Catch y'all later.